I'm trying to win a championship running back. Probably with 2 thoroughbred running backs. Trooper told, they don't want to see that. Let the trooper told, I won't know how to act. Want to be in the playoffs till there's no one left, so you can crown me the king of the triple F. So you can crown me the king of the triple F. Crown me the king of the triple F. Another year of my opponents dropping tears, please take these L's well. This another year of my opponents dropping tears, please take these L's well. This another year of my opponents dropping tears, please take these L's well. This another year of my opponents dropping tears, please take these L's well. Please take these L's well. Please take these L's well. Hey, yo, what's good, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Instagram? What's popping? We got another week of the FFFL League, and last week, we definitely need to send a shout out to last week winner of the Wheel of Randomness, and that's my boy, Sean. Yeah. Y'all thought my man was down and out. My boy coming back with it. So let's get back, check out what's going on in the league. So he was the person, lowest person in the standings to get a victory. So that's why he got the weekly prize. So let's go over last week's matchups. Last week we had the Crown is Heavy versus Blue Moon, and John got the victory over me. And man, you know, it happens, you know. I can't explain. I think I was missing someone. Ricky Purcell. I was missing Ricky Purcell, but that's about it. So it's just an L I gotta hold, man. You know, his people showed up. 30 points from Mahomes, 24 from Kendrick Bourne. That's the problem right there. Kendrick Bourne gave him 24, and Ricky Purcell, that was supposed to be my 24 points. I was supposed to get this win. See this? So that's the issue right there. You know, good thing we was able to identify this. This victory was supposed to be mine, but unfortunately, this is fantasy football, and it don't work like that. So I got to hold L. Good win, John. You got it. You got it, bro. I'm gonna hold that for you, man. Next matchup we had All Love versus Welcome to the Thunderdome, and Cats get the victory. You know, get back to 2-3, 133 to 118. He was led with 24 from Browning and 23 from Debo. Alex, a bunch of single points you got, you know, but yeah, you still managed to score 118, so that's respectable. Next matchup we have was Skull Overload versus DNA Drive TD. And good God, Jeff put the smackdown on you, Terry. I don't know what happened, man. Oh, I see what happened. Your team did not show up. When your tight end is your highest scorer, we may have a problem. When your second highest scorer is Xavier Leggett, we may have a problem. And Jeff ended up getting 32 from Kyron Williams and 27 from Jackson Smith and Jigma. So, you know, getting jiggy with it. 154, that's a nice amount of points. That should get you a win most weeks. Nice. Next matchup. Oh, man. You know, Fat always changes his name depending on the matchup he has. So this week he's going with the Dragon on Randy's ass. That dude funny. Versus Brooklyn Fear. So Fat versus Ebony. Fat got the win to go 4-1. 113 to 84. Looks like Ebony had a tough week. A bunch of people gave her less than 8 points. That's not gonna do it. Not gonna be able to do it. Not gonna be able to cut it. Fat was led with 23 from Josh Allen and 21 from Rashid Shaheed. Next we got Show Me Some TDs versus the Flying Elbows that give Fat Lips. Oh, Sean switched up his name for Fat. I love it. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. Hey, Sean on mine. And Sean, guess what? Fat? You think it was over? Sean left a message for you. He I ain't gonna play it right now. First, I'm gonna leave the message he left for Marco.
Oh, yeah, the Savage is back, and he's just dropped his second elbow on to show me some TDs. Well, I'll tell you one thing, brother. I didn't see a goddamn single TD from this man. What the hell is he thinking? I thought I was going to need Jaden Daniels there for a little bit to save me, but hell no. All I needed was just A.J. Bonner to come out and start doing A.J. Bonner things. The Macho Man is here, and the Macho Man has laid his second elbow, and be prepared for another one to come. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hey, and Sean, aka Macho Man, Mr. Flying Elbows, have let it be known, Marco, that your team did not show up. Sean gets the win 111 to 101. A lot of teams, most of the teams would have beat him with that 111, but Marco, you let him off the hook, and Sean is climbing out the hole. He was started off 0-3. People was talking all kind of things about him, but he said his team will get together around week 4, and so far it's been a win the last 2 weeks, exactly at week 4. So the man did exactly what he said. He even had a 0 in the lineup and managed to get the W. He was led with 19 from Jaden Daniels and 18 for Breece Hall, who I think, I forgot about A.J. Bonner, who he just mentioned, gave him 24 points. But AJ, I think Jaden Daniels and Breece Hall probably going to bounce back harder even next week, giving him the chance to get a third victory in a row. So we definitely going to be looking forward to that. And next matchup, we had El Ganador versus Joseph B, because I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I love messing up his last name, though. Babylonian. Yeah. I have no clue how to pronounce the name, but Winner versus Joseph, and Joseph put a ass spanking on Winner. It was foot to ass. Matter of fact, Winner was in the chat pretty much already thinking Joseph, yeah, man, good game. That was earlier that Sunday. He was already, good game, man, already kissing ass, already kissing ass. Yeah. So, every day I see Winner get an L, it's a good day. I'm sorry. It's going to be a good day every day I see him get an L. And every week, I'm going to go against him. I'm going to pick the other person to beat him. It just is what it is. This is just the truth and what it is. So Joseph was led with 27 from CMC, 26 from Javonte Williams, who is the gift that continues to give, because everybody that drafted Javonte got him at a great value. One of the last starting running backs off the board. Even in best ball, I remember in the summer, a lot of instances, Jaden Blue was going over him. That's how much people wanted Jaden Blue to be a thing. I said, child, please. How a man that have never been a starting running back in college gonna come up in the NFL and take a starting job? Child, please. Next matchup, we had Gerard's Optimal Team versus G-Man, and G-Man gets another victory to go 4-0, and Gerard gets another L to stay winless. 0-5, and Gerard's team is not that bad, but he has the worst luck, So I can't even give him the walking bye week yet, unless you go on 6. I'm sorry, I might have to call you the walking bye week then, because it just is what it is. It's just not your year. I should go and look at what is his chance to make the playoffs, but that wasn't on my mind, so it might take me a minute to get to it if I was to go look it up, But let's see. G-Man was led with 29 points from Jamar Chase, who came back to life, after having some very rough games. Look at that. 4 points, 36, 9, 7, 29. And he was also Bill. We'll say Bill for short, showed up with 28 points, and he was having a rough season. 14, 1, 10, 7, 28. So, I'm sure he hoping he gets some consistency from Bill. Even the Indianapolis defense showed up and gave him 16 points. So, hey, that's how to do it. And next we had I Did That Shit versus Big Money Lenny, and David gets the W 164 to 141. Definitely a great matchup. If you scoring 141 and getting that and taking an L, it's just a tough week, man. You know what I'm saying? You able to get 141 in a 16-man league, hey, it's pretty good. But David team did show up. So with 31 points from JT, who, feeling like a fantasy MVP, 24 from Diggs. Old man walking, but he's still playing hard, and 23 from Waddle. All right, let's hit the standings and see what it's looking like. See what the standings looking like. At number 1, Joseph B, 4-1. At number 2, David, 4-1. At number 3, John, 4-1. Deep Man, 4-1. At number 4. At number 5, that is fat, 4-1. So 5 4-1 teams. Hey, it is a real close race. And hey, as I'm guessing that's how it's gonna be all the way to the playoffs. And I'm leading the charge with the 3-2 teams, which is me at 6. Winner right below me, what he belong, always below me at 7. We the only 2 with 3-2, and at the top of the 2 and 3 teams, we have Big Money Lenny, and remember, the top 8 make the playoffs. So, hey, we just got those top 8 right now that would be in the playoff if it started tomorrow. And at the bottom of the standing, we know we love to go to the bottom of the standing. We got Sean climbing his way out. He the lowest 2 and 3 team at 13. We got Marco, new to the league. Hey, rough sledding. Matter of fact, 3 out of these 4 is new to the league. Sean, Marco, TD, all new to the league. And TD at 15. And my boy Gerard, who was the 2022 champion, having a rough season. You see, when it comes to the point score, he scored way more than the other 3 teams, but been getting dumped on. One of the most dunked on team. Matter of fact, the most dunked on team, points scored against in the league. He's just having a rough season. I'm curious who he about to play next. Who? Oh man, not winner. Oh my God. Favoring winner to win. That means he got some players on bye. My God. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like now I gotta go check and see like if I can get to it. What is your percentage of making a playoff? Like what is Fantasy Pros saying your percentage of making the playoffs? And I want to put it on the screen, but I don't know how long it's gonna take if I try to do all that. So I'm just trying to go to it right quick and see. Let's see. I'm gonna try to put it on the screen. Let's see. Remove. Stop screen share. Share screen. All right. So here we go. I need to switch this to 18. 8 teams make the playoffs. Loading, and I probably should have switched that at first. All right, so there we go. So this was what Fantasy Pros saying the most likely the 8 teams to make the playoffs. They having I know old boy should be happy about this. David has a 20% chance to become a champion with Fat having a 16% chance. So they got the highest percent chances. And right now we got show me some TDs with a less than 1% chance to make the playoffs. Cat that I'm looking at championship. That's my bad. TD, but TD, dang, Marcos have a 1%, less than 1% chance to make the playoff. And you know what that means? Show me, Mr. TD. I don't know if you read the fine print, but if you that low, you're not gonna be able to trade, my boy. This is very early in the season, so I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to lock a team down this early. It's 1-4, but so I think I'll give you. I don't know. I'll give you another week and see what you do. If you lose again and you got a less than 1% chance to make the playoffs, you're not going to be. I'm not going to be able to allow you to trade with any other team. You know, I'm sorry. You know that is written in the bylaws. If you go check the description of the group chat, but I'll give you this week if you want to try to make a move, you can go ahead and try to make a move, but that'll be a wrap. But he's the only person that is they saying hell nah. It's no only team that's saying hell nah. My boy Cat 4% chance to make the playoff. TD 10. Look at that. Where is the Gerard way up here with 28% chance? So it's not over for Gerard, at least according to Fantasy Pros, who is 0-5. So hey man, keep on fighting. That's all I can tell you. Keep on fighting, my boy. Keep on fighting, my boy. Power rankings. That's for week 6. Rest of the season power rankings. They do like my team for the G-Man, Jeff, my team, David team. So, and this is some people, this is why they don't like your team the rest of the season. My good, I'm going to have to take a good look at your team. They don't like your team the rest of the season, my boy. But when we drafted, this is how it looked at when we drafted. I was in the middle, G-Man. You know, you remember every platform loved G-Man team. Loved winner team and showing TDs. I don't remember you being this far down here for draft day. I remember Sean and TD being I remember you. I don't know what happened. Somebody must have got injured. You must have lost like neighbors or something. Something happened for your team to go down so much, you know, and I don't feel like investigating. I don't feel like investigating right now, but something happened for your team. God dang, it's just like they took you out the game, my boy. My boy. They just disrespect your little team. All right. So let's go over next week matchups. Actually, Yahoo chose this matchup as the matchup of the week. You know, I don't like being a matchup of the week. I'm struggling to get wins out here, man. I'm 3-2. I lose another matchup, I'm 500, man. So, of course, they Yahoo is projecting me to win by a little bit. I need to win, man. Hey, G man, give me a give me a life. What you call it? Yeah, give me a life, man. Life preserver. Help a brother out. You know, of course, I got to pick myself to win every time. You know, and am I confident about that? Not at all, because my team is not producing how I want. Now, I got some people on the bench that help that can help my team. Like, you know, Reed if he come back, Coke if he come back, help my depth, and that's what I need. You know, that's what I need. Help my little depth. Because I'm throwing Tootin out there. I got to get Purcell. I'm losing Purcell again. So I'm probably going to be projected because he ain't supposed to play this week. Probably going to be projected to lose. That's how that's going to look. Next we have All Love. It's the homies bowl. All Lovers. I did that shit. David and Cat. All right. This should be a good matchup. It don't look like it's going to be a good matchup. If you got people on your bench, like what's going on? Okay, you need to get your lineup together, but it's looking like David about to put a foot so far up your ass. I don't think you will win this, Cat. I'm definitely picking David. Damn, Cat. Team looking bad. Cat is having a bad fantasy year. Like, I'm in multiple leagues with him, and it's not looking good. It is not looking good. We got last year's reigning champ, Jeff versus Joseph. And Joseph sitting at number 1, and Yahoo got him winning easily. And Jeff, of course, he always going through these defenses, or he got a lot of people on bye. Sorry, Jeff. It's gonna be a rough day in the office for you. I see Joseph continuing to stay at number 1. Next matchup. We got TD versus Marco, and Marco needs to do something. Like, Marco had a trade. They had a trade in place with Winner. And I thought about making a big deal about it, but I left it alone because I had training all day today. So I wasn't able to shoot a scene for that. But Marco and Winner did have a trade go through this morning. I think it was this morning or last night. I don't remember. No, it wasn't this morning. It was yesterday. It might have been yesterday morning. When it had a trade go through, and as soon as it went through, Winner hit me up and like, hey man, he called me. Hey man, I didn't mean to send that trade. I made a mistake. And I said, of course you did. Of course you did, Winner. You know why I say that, people? Because the trade looked too even. Trade looked too even. It was like, I'm trying to remember. It was like McBride. Now I gotta go. Now I gotta go in my email and find that trade. Hell nah. Hell nah. I gotta find that trade. And damn it, I have too many people that sent me a trade, so I am not gonna be able to find it. Too many people. There you go. It was Winter wanted McBride, and he was sending off Pacheco, Hawkinson, and Spears. And that trade felt real even. Now, I don't know. It's all how you review it, because this is a 16-man league, you know. But if you're getting the best player in the trade, usually you win in the trade. And Pacheco, Hawkinson, and has definitely been scoring way below their potential. And Spears just getting back, and he's a backup. He's a backup running back, so he's not going to be scoring that much. And he was able to get McBride out there. And, of course, in winning fashion, Winner said, oh, man, I meant to add, it's going to blow your mind. Y'all ain't ready. Winner said, oh, man, I made a mistake. I meant to add Lamar Jackson. I meant to add Lamar Jackson. And, are you crazy? Bro, this dude right, that's why Winner don't make trades. Winner is lost his freaking mind. And man, he crazy, bro. That's crazy dude. But yeah, hey, my boy gonna have to do something to shake it up. I'm still wondering. I'm gonna have to go see who you drafted, bro. Why they got your ranking so low? It got to be a reason. Like you must have drafted somebody that died. Somebody died and you dropped them. Where your team at, man? I gotta find it because I need a why. Show me. There you go. See exactly what I said. He drafted Neighbors. You know, his first pick, and I guess that's all he lost. And his team, hey man, died in the rankings after that. They don't expect shit from him. They don't expect him to do nothing. So Marco, you got to prove everybody wrong, man. You got to prove Fantasy Pros wrong. You got to prove me wrong. You got to prove people wrong, man. Because they saying you will be at the bottom of the league by the end of the season. So I hope you're able to get it together. Shake back, shake something, man. Show that you are a fantasy manager, because you can't just draft the team. You actually got to manage it and play through the whole season, make moves, work the waiver wire, try to trade, whatever you got to do to manage it, man. You know, see if you're a real manager. Now, if you gave up already, wave the white flag. Wave the white flag so I can go ahead and change you to the walking bye week. I'll go ahead and change your team's name to the walking bye week, and we all go walk over your ass, and I'm gonna dump on you every week. Every week. If you don't want to get out there and fight. I'm just saying, bro. But so let's start the disrespect off early. I'm gonna go with TD team. And tell Marco could show he could fight. He got some fight in him. I'm going with whatever team playing him each week. You hear that, Marco? Take that. Next we got, oh yeah, this is the FFFL League matchup of the week. Now I know what Yahoo did, but this is a FFFL matchup of the week. The Dragon on Randy's ass versus the Flying Elbows give fat lips. Ha! I love it. I love it. Fat versus Sean. Let's get it popping. And you see Sean playing all kind of games. So Fat play this game every week. He'll take out people in his lineup, put the backup players in the starting because he don't want to show what his real scoring. Good for you. You able to do all that shit. I'm in 63 leagues. I'm not doing all that shit. I refuse. I ain't got time to play all those mental games. But guess what? Sean got all time, got all day to play those games with you. And guess what also? He sent you a message. He sent you a message. Let's play it.
FFFL League, get ready for the biggest upset of the season so far. We've got Fat coming into my house. And you know what? Fat's going to be leaving with one great big fat lip because I'm already on top of the top rope. And I'm going to be dropping a goddamn flying elbow all over you, Fat. Now we're going to need Josh Allen to have a game like he just had last week. But it's possible, and I'm coming for you.
So, yeah, my boy Sean is hyped up for this game. Is on and popping. Canada's finest, and I can't wait to see it because I want to see Sean get 3 wins in a row. You know, that man said he was going to rattle off 5. Last week he was on. If y'all caught that episode, he said he was going to rattle off 5. So I'm here for it. I'm all here for it. Next matchup we got Blue Moon versus Welcome to the Thunderdome. John versus Alex, and Alex needed the game to bounce back. John, hey, get my revenge. Yahoo saying you was going to win. I need you to put a foot in John's ass since he just beat me. You know, take him down a notch. I ain't mad at you. Looks like Yahoo favoring Alex, and I think I might favor Alex too. You know, he got the Eagles stacked. Got Brock Bowers, who probably not going to play, though. But Roma Doozy, I am a fan of his team. He said, I've always been a fan of Alex's team because his team, he got players that I got a lot of players in other leagues. Next we got El Ganador versus Gerard's optimal team. And, man, I want to go for you, Gerard, but you got all these people on bye. But just because you going against winner, of course, I got to go for Gerard. We go with Gerard's side. Come on, Gerard. Put a foot in winner's mouth. I don't need you to put a foot in winner's ass. I need you to put it in his mouth to stop him from talking. Because all he do is run his goddamn mouth, and I'm sick of it. Next matchup, we got Brooklyn Fierce versus Big Money and Lenny. Ebony versus Lindell. We got two and 3 teams, and so one of these people are going to 500 and one of these people are going to 2 and 4, and it should be a good matchup. I'm definitely going Ebony. And well, let me make sure. Look at these squads, because I don't know. Ebony sometimes be mismanaging her roster. See you on the bench. All right. Oh yeah, you got some people out. I'm gonna go with Ebony. It's not all your starters, Leonard, so I'm looking for her to take advantage of that. All right. And last but not least, let's get out of here, folks. Let's go to the Wheel of Randomness. All right. Last time we had Lord C to get the win. That's out of there. Let's see who won it. How many we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We done 5 so far. All All right. See what we got for this week. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Yeah. This the one I've been waiting for. This the one I've been waiting for. Look, in order for you to have a chance to win this, and I'm not going to participate in this one, everyone need to send their best trash talking video for their opponent for this week. And I need that before the Thursday night game. So what you got, 24 hours to get it to me? I need that before the Thursday night game begins. And I'm going to be the judge of who has the best trash talking video. So there you have it, folks. Until next time. Peace.